Yo, 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 what is good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another wonderful cast here. Production is kind of done by myself tonight, so it looks a little bit weird if you are joining with us. Dre is here, but his internet's still messing up on him, and I don't want him to have to worry about it too much. So we're always here. Big Twitch Prime coming in from Dre himself. I do appreciate you as always, brother. Thank you for joining up, the mod of the channel as well. So make sure you stay in line tonight, as we do have a huge matchup coming at you here live and direct. Two of the better Havoc teams in, I wouldn't say they're close to each other. You know what I mean? We got the new guard of Havoc Elite Ultra, the number 5 seed, looking to knock down the old guard in the side of Havoc Elite Phantoms. So it is a matchup. This is also one of the players from Phantoms. This is his team. So he's the team owner. He's also playing against them. So he knows, he feels at least a little confidence that they made it this way. But, even catching up with him, this afternoon, we talked a little bit, and he said, yeah, we're going to put him in the dirt. There's nothing more about it. He owns the team. He knows what he's talking about, at least, So he's telling them straight up, he's owning you guys tonight. Just putting that out there, everybody on that Ultra side. I do believe there is probably some people in the chat that are going to be supporting Ultra. Just so you guys know, they're talking a little bit. I like it. I like the confidence. I'm not going to lie. Envy, also the owner of Ultra, having a little bit going here back and forth, definitely. And and I expect some talk back maybe in the chat. We'll see what happens. Shady, also a guy that likes to talk back, following after his, owner. But as always, we will have an interesting game tonight. We are just waiting for code here, so give us a couple minutes and we'll get going here as we do look to start this matchup. Actually, let me talk about map set. Forgot to do that. We'll talk about map set here for just a couple minutes, and then we'll go ahead and get into it. Map number 1 is gonna be on a vault hard point. Map number 2, Hacienda Search and Destroy. Map 3, Vault Control, Red Card hard point, and Protocol S&D. If we go all 5, ladies and gentlemen, code will be in, so just give us a couple more minutes as we do start this up here. Gotta change some things in the old Codcaster, ladies and gentlemen, so just give me a couple seconds as we get everything situated here before we start this match. Thanks, Envy. Thanks for coming over here and telling me that. Do appreciate you. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't yet, go in and vote into that prediction over there. If you want to waste away some channel points, welcome into everybody in the stream. I do appreciate you guys as always. Thank you for joining in as we are going to send ours. My ready out for the team. As we will switch over POVs when we go over to the gameplay side of things. Just protecting the code here a little bit, ladies and gentlemen, as usual. So, talk to me a little bit here, ladies and gentlemen. What are we thinking about this matchup tonight? Who we got in it? We got the side of Ultra, Arson, Vanta, Envy, and Zoe taking on the side of Phantoms. That was Phantoms, boys. I messed that up. Taking on the side of Ultra, which is going to be Dink, Light, Shady Steph, and Wrench. So, an interesting matchup here as they're just waiting on one for the side of Phantoms to join up. So, we'll see if we get this going or not here. It should be started soon. I think we're going to pop a Zen in for this one, ladies and gentlemen. Get us nice and locked in with the things here. How we feeling today? We got a lot of points over there for one side. Some people need to go vote. Come on now. Let me see. Let me expand this a little bit. Yeah. A lot of points going the side of Phantoms right now. Make sure you go and vote in if you haven't yet. Make sure you go make your vote count because it will be going into the longevity of who is going. I do believe that's just going to be the map, right? Or who is going to win the match? Who will win map 1? So that's just for map 1. We will be doing as many maps as we can. Map 1, we're going to be starting on a vault hardpoint. So lock in, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of long angle spawn rotations do matter. And this thing is going to start kind of a checkout here probably. I don't know. These maps are definitely not something that I've seen Phantoms play. But at the same time, I know that they like to play them. Like just knowing the guys of Phantoms. Hasi S&D is a little bit interesting. I do not believe that's going to be their pick. I do believe that's going to be Ultra's pick. And for Ultra, that is an interesting pick because we've seen Phantoms be not very good at the S&D on Hacienda. And that's one of the maps that they did pick onto them that is a very, very strong pick in this matchup so far. And then we head to a Vault Control, which is really sneaky, because the side of Ultra is also not too bad at that Vault Control. So it's going to be a very back and forth kind of a map when we get into it, ladies and gentlemen, as we are going to be starting here in just a couple minutes. So make sure you guys are locked and loaded. Map number 1 is going to be Vault as we head on into it. Map 1 is coming at you live and direct here in just a couple minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you stay tuned to it, as I want to make sure everything on the caster HUD is all good. X-rays on. Series score is good. All right, we're good to go. We are good to go, ladies and gentlemen. We got people joining up still. If you haven't yet, if you just joined us, make sure you go vote some channel points into a Map 1 Vault. I'm not sure who I like in this. I have seen the side of Phantoms be pretty dominant on this map, but it, was later in a series. As we head into map number 1, ladies and gentlemen, just give me a second here of your time to make sure you go and follow the YouTube as well, ladies and gentlemen. It will be linked in there for you as we hop into this gameplay. We're going to be going here to the side. I'm not really sure where we're starting on. It is going to be the side of Arson and Co. as we head into this one. They're going to be green on your screen, and purple is going to be the side of Ultra. Phantom's going to instantly end host here. Not sure what happened. Maybe a glitch. Checking the chat. We were about 5 minutes late, but it's all good. It looks like they had a Dallas server, not a server they really want to play on either side. So we are going to get a restart here of the lobby. So just bear with us here for a little bit, ladies and gentlemen, as we head back into this intermission screen. Just make sure you stay tuned, as there will be links dropped here and there if you want to join up on the Discord, if you want to join up on, the YouTube as well. We can't really do an interview tonight, so I'm doing it by myself. So it's a little bit easier when we do have we have our production able to do their job, because he can't, he literally can't, bro. His internet is not the best right now, and I don't want to risk a crash. And I know that mine will be okay to do it just here, and I can do it old school like I've done it before. So bear with me a little bit. I haven't been on the sticks in a long minute of moving through characters, so if I'm bad, I do apologize. But I will try to keep the action flowing as much as possible. And remember, guys, we're all here to enjoy the matchup that we had. This is a pretty decent one in the semifinals. The other one is supposed to be competitive as well. Both these semifinal matchups. Tomorrow we also have a match on Wednesday, the same time, I do believe, and we will see Team Skills number 7 taking on number 3 in the bracket, the Havoc Elite Omega side. So it's going to be an interesting matchup. Team Skills definitely ready to play, as we do crash out of the lobby. New code probably, so give me 1 second. Just waiting on the code here. BMC. Always go back in here and check. If you're a young caster or a new caster, always go back here and check just in case. Make sure it doesn't switch over on you. But we're back into it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining up. I do appreciate you as always. We've had an interesting run here lately. If you haven't catched any of me casting, it's probably because on the weekends I've been doing CCS casts. So if you haven't followed that channel as well, I'll be over there this weekend as well. So make sure you go do that as well. If you haven't joined up into the Havoc League, they're going to have an interesting style of a tournament coming up. Make sure you go and join up into the Havoc League. Get your name in there. Maybe play some games and figure it out, because this pro scene is growing by the day with or without you, and you do not want to miss out here, as you could have an opportunity to make it big in these leagues and then make a name for yourself here on Therefore. So make sure, if you want to, make sure you go and join up on that Discord as well. It will be linked in that description when we do our closeouts, ladies and gentlemen. So just stay tuned to the whole show so you can actually be a part of something if that's what you want to do. We do have an interesting style of tournament coming up. It's going to be a mismatch, kind of a, we'll take an upper player, lower player, they'll spin the circle. We are going to be loaded up into it, ladies and gentlemen, as we head into this matchup. Remember, we have Phantoms versus Ultra. An interesting matchup for sure. As we head on into it, we will be on the side of Phantoms, as they have the better side of P2 in this one as we open it up. We'll see how both sides elect to play it, though, as it does look like we're going to be having a clean lobby, as one does crash, actually. Shots for the teams are going to be coming out, so unfortunate scenario right now for the side of Phantoms. They're going to be able to lead the match as well. As we are as well, so we'll be joined back up into it in just a couple minutes. as I'm not sure. Is the gameplay audio coming through, ladies and gentlemen? I'm pretty sure it should be. We're going to do a test real quick on audio just to make sure as well. The audio is not being picked up, is it? Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, it is. As we will be getting started here. Okay, thank you. I do appreciate you guys for coming in and telling me the audio is being picked up. I have my headset plugged into my microphone as well, so I'm just not getting sound on my end. So I just wanted to make sure everything was good on your end. You're hearing the game, and we're all ready to go because we will be getting another lobby here. Unfortunately, I just showed the code there, though, didn't I? My silly butt. All right. Do appreciate you guys for coming in. As always, thank you, Dre, for confirming. I always look for your confirmation because I know, I know my community won't lie to me, but you're a mod. You know what I'm looking for, making sure that the audio is good for me as well. So I always look for your confirmation or zombie or something like that if you're not here. So I do appreciate you for commenting in that. Make sure you guys say something in the chat, man. Get it going. We got 12 people in here. Say what's up. Tell your boy what's good. We're waiting on one more here for the side of Phantoms, and then we'll be loaded up into this one again, ladies and gentlemen. So it should, like I said before, be an interesting matchup. You saw the break-off for the side of Ultra that really wasn't a great one to explain. We're just waiting on one more player. I don't even have a PC, brother. I'm streaming through Capshard on an Xbox and then my MacBook. I'm telling you, bro, you can start early, dog. You don't have to. It's a Logitech. Dude coming in here telling Dink he's bad at the game. So is Lights. Wow, that's crazy, bro. That's a crazy one. That's a crazy comment out of you. Yeah, no problem, brother. It's when I got it was only like $40 maybe on Amazon. It's probably a little bit more expensive now. I also have two ring lights. There's one here in the front of like my monitor, and then there's also one in the back over here as well. They were both like, this one was like $40 and this one was like 12 maybe. They're about the same, to be honest with you. This one's a little bit better because it's a little bit worse, to be honest with you, because you can change it from 4 different light settings, all of that stuff. So thank you for the follow. Do appreciate you as well, man. Thank you for coming in for the follow. He said yawn emoji. True, we ain't in the game. That's why we ain't seen no gameplay yet, dog. Come on now. We've loaded up twice, and it's just been worse and worse. Third time's a charm. Now we're waiting on one. This is getting interesting here, ladies and gentlemen. Not gonna lie. Waiting a little bit long here. Welcome into the chat, everybody. If you just joined us up, we have Ultra taking on Phantoms tonight. Number 5, new guard taking on number 1, old guard from the Havoc Discord. So we'll see what happens tonight. We'll see some new faces from the side of Ultra as they are going to be locked in here with Wrench tonight. So we will see not a new face. He was in their last game as well, but I think this is only his second game as a member of Havoc, so definitely a crucial one here for him. He's taking on his owner's team tonight. He's taking on Envy, Vanta, Arson, and that boy Zoe. So definitely a hard matchup for the side of Ultra, but I'm not sure what to expect here. I think this could go back and forth for sure, but we'll see as we get into the map. Yeah, they are time torching me for real. I ain't gonna lie to you, dude. It's not even Ultra either. They're all 4 in here. Boys are locked. They're ready to go. It's been good, by the way. Dink, I do appreciate you for coming in and asking me how my day was. It's been pretty chill so far. I'm just ready to watch some good COD, man. At the end of the day, you know, that's what I love to do. Watching some good COD at the end of the day is all you can ask for, right? We will be on CCS this weekend, so we won't be on the main stream this weekend. That's a fun one, not gonna lie. They do all their matches on the weekend. It's GG. Literally burning my time right now, CP. Tell these guys to lock in. What are we doing? The owner, the Don, is in the house as well. Brother is locked, ready to go, ready to watch the teams. Yeah, we're just waiting here. Let me know what's going on with y'all today. Hope y'all had a blessed day today. Welcome into the stream. If you just joined us, we have Ultra taking on Phantoms tonight. It's going to be an interesting one for sure. Number 5 taking on number 1. And, the map set, we'll go over that again because we still have some time here. Headed into this next match, we are going to be seeing a Vault Hardpoint map number 1. Map number 2, we get the Hasi Search and Destroy, which kind of favors the side of Ultra, I do believe. I haven't really seen the boys from Phantoms play Hasi into Search and Destroy, and when they do, it's either good or bad. There's no really in-between for them. So we'll see what happens. And then we head to a Control on Vault, which is a scary pick for the side of Ultra. They didn't pick the map. It was actually Phantoms that did pick that map, so again, a scary pick for sure. Red card also going to be our map number 4. A scary pick as well for the side of Phantoms. That's Ultra's best hardpoint map. So we'll see how that one carries out into it if we do get there. And if we get to map number 5, we head to a Protocol Search and Destroy, which could go either way. We've seen the side of Phantoms be very good on that map as well. So maybe we'll see a one 2 and 5, kind of a set here for Phantoms because I'm not sure, man. It could go either way. 1-3, 1-3-5 maybe for them as well. We'll see how this does shake out at the end of it. We do have a interesting semifinals. Yeah, sorry, semifinals matchup. Not really paying attention to chat over here. My bad. I do apologize, boys. I am not locked onto the chat. We are still just waiting for one more player, so if you want to go ahead and talk your mind, let me know what's up with you guys. We got 20 souls in here. Make sure you join up to the YouTube. If you haven't dropped a follow over there yet, make sure you go do so. I do appreciate it. If you decide to go over there and hit that up, it is appreciated as well. We're trying to get monetized over there. We do appreciate you as always. And then, we'll get to the, the later stuff later. You know what I mean? We'll post about the Havoc League coming out with a new tournament style. So we'll see something about that. If you want to start your, pro playing, online playing, semi-pro, whatever it may be, dreams and aspirations, then this is definitely a spot for you because you could be playing with players that aren't really in your skill division and are in your skill division maybe. So we'll definitely see something here interesting. As you saw, the link be there as well. The YouTube there getting pinned in the chat. So make sure you go and follow that. We do appreciate it. I know, brother. I'm trying, bro. We're waiting on one right now. It's one person torching time, doc. It's one. He said Ultra and 4. Crazy comms out of Dink right now. I think it goes all 5, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see what happens, but it's a map set that's kind of a toss up here. I feel like some of the maps favor the side of Phantom, some of the maps favor the side of Ultra. So you definitely have a split here of some of the best maps for Ultra, some of the best maps for some best maps, best mode for the side of Phantoms as well. So it's an interesting one for sure. You're good, CP. Don't worry, dog. I'm just joking. Zoe's just torching time as usual. I don't know what bro's doing. Yo, Glue, what's good, buddy? Welcome into the chat. Thank you for giving. That man put me in the right opportunity to meet CP. So glory goes to you as well, man. That's all I can ask for. Friends like you, man, dog. There's not much I can else do. I wouldn't be the caster that I am without that man Glue, for sure. Getting me into the Maverick League and helping me out a little bit with that. Low key, I agree. Low key. I voted for him, so I'm just saying I voted for him. I think he's gross. There was 2 people that it was really hard decision to make, though. I can understand why the one got it, to be honest with you. It was a very hard decision because Lurk is also nasty, brother. Like, that is a crazy guy on the sticks. So I can see it both ways. Whatever you guys decided to vote, if you went in and voted into the league there, we had some MVPs getting announced. Zoe got 2nd place in MVP voting, runner-up for the side of Ultra. So, Phantoms, I do apologize there. And then Lurk clutched it up and got the number 1 spot for MVP for the B group. He's on Omega. We'll see him play tomorrow against Team Skills. So, it will be an interesting matchup, too. That's a number 7 taking on a number 3. So, definitely interesting. Thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it, man. Thanks for coming in and joining the family, as always. We're locked in, boys. We got the Zen in. We got the energy drink on deck. We're locked in, brother. That's all I can say. We are hitting 9:25 though. This is getting an interesting time dilemma here for the side of Phantoms. So we'll see what does happen here. They were all in the lobby and then something happened, I guess. So we'll give them a little bit of more time, I do believe. That man Zoe was robbed. I do agree. I do agree, man. There's nothing more I can say about it. It was a close vote, though. I know, bro. I know for sure. Definitely. But you're definitely a person that put me in the opportunity to do that, is what I'm trying to say. Like, you had the connects to allow me to hustle, right? 30 minutes. Yeah, we're hitting on 30 minutes here, ladies and gentlemen. It's getting kind of late. We got to lock in, brother. He gets 35, though, to join up. But that 30 is 2 maps. 25 is 2 maps, I mean, so. But they were loaded up into it. They unloaded, reloaded, and there was problems with the servers, too. So there's a time dilemma here, but also there's not. I don't believe. Wait, let me see. Let me make sure. Oh no. All right, well, we do have 35 minutes on the clock now, as we do have an ESA probably going to be coming in for the side of Phantoms. It does look like, unfortunately, prayers go out to Bum's family. They do have a family emergency going on, so we'll see what happens here. A family emergency is important. Family is way more important. IRL is way more important than what's going on. As Zoe does join up. Hold on. We're locked back in, ladies and gentlemen. Zoe's in the lobby. We're getting ready to go, I do believe. Bro, talk to CP, dog. He's one of the better like org owners for that stuff, definitely. If you want to try to do like a connect thing with him, he'll let you be the team owner, like he did with Envy over here for the side of Ultra. So you can definitely do that as well. Just hit up CP, bro. As we are gonna get loaded up into the map, ladies and gentlemen. We will be seeing some Vault Hardpoint to start us off. An interesting one here as we head. You should get involved too, Glue. You're good to play, bro. You should play this next tournament. I definitely think you would have fun. The tournament style is very different. Okay, we are canceling again, ladies and gentlemen. We will go back to this intermission screen. I'm not sure what's going on as we keep on loading in and canceling, so we'll see what happens here, ladies and gentlemen. Server broke again. Awesome, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, it's in the cord, man. If you also want to join up on the Havoc cord, we'll beat it posted here in a little bit for you as well. Probably later in the stream. That's what we usually do if you just stick around and stay to the end of the stream. But right now, it's looking like it's going to be a late affair tonight as we get another code of lobby. So just give us a couple minutes here, ladies and gentlemen, as we are going to join up on that code. Make sure everything's good to rock and roll, and then we should be good to go here again. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we should be getting to go here. Here in just a couple minutes. Make sure you grab some popcorn. You grab a drink because it's going to be an interesting battle here for this matchup. Winner goes to the grand finals, semifinal matchup. So it's an interesting one for sure. We'll see semifinal number 2 of this B group tomorrow. Team Skills versus the side of Havoc Elite Omega. So we will be starting on the side of Ultra, opening us up here. We do expect an interesting map set. Vault Hardpoint is a set that you can see the side of Phantoms playing, but it is usually like a map 4. You know, it's a gimme map for them sometimes. They have made this comeback a reality in this map as well. So just be wary of that. As we do get a clean lobby, we'll see how we do start us off here as we open it up onto Envy's POC. He's going to be able to collect 2 with his teammate Vanta as they control this P1 time. Zoe collecting on 1 as well. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, as Ultra 3 dead in the kill feed. And now they have to kind of fight back onto the hill here, as that's another 3 dead in that feed as well. And you can see the side of Ultra trying to make an early break to this P2 side. Dink coming in, can't get anything done. And the side of Phantoms fully controlling this. They do look to try to take a full 50 here on this time. As we head into the rotations of P2, Zoe trying to play this outer spot. As he collects 1 in top halls. He has AR and SMG in hand. A little bit of time going the way of Ultra. As we head into this P2 rotation, you can see the side of Phantoms just controlling so far and looking to continue their dominant performance, as Lights does try to collect on the hill time. Can't get it done. It's going to be King to try to collect. He does so as the hill time pops purple for now. Ultra in the lead here, as trying to take this lead back here with this time. As you see, they are going to get broken though from the side of Phantoms. Envy collecting on that one as well. Shady Steph getting dealt with by Vanta into the front side of Pool. So far, not so good if you're the side of Ultra. This 33 seconds gonna be favoring the side of Phantoms as Lights bust out of the door. That's a 3 dead again in the kill feed. Not so good as Wrench does collect onto Vanta in that position. And now they look to try to push out if you're the side of Phantoms. You are going to be needing this hill more than anything. As you see, Lights is already here top art, but you can try to flip this out a little bit. He's going to throw a nade. He's going to try to collect on the time. He's going to hit on that nade as well. Shady Steph holding this top hookah position, trying to find rotators from this point number 2. We see P3 is going to be popped, but the middle of the map now contested by the side of Havoc Elite Phantoms. They look to take the lead here even further now as they have art control. Trying to collect on the time. He does so. 3 and 4 star. That's a 3 dead here for Ultra. They have life now, ladies and gentlemen, as they look to try to take over P4 as well. They have the top art control as Shady Steph putting in dominant work onto the front of side. Still gets taken care of by Vanta though there. Now is trying to collect. Can't get anything done. Going to pop in a 2-piece in the kill feed for himself. Envy now here on hill, can't get it done. And we head to a P4 that favors the side of Ultra as they do have the spawn rotates for it. Arson looking to try to fight Shady in this top art position. And again, he is pushed up, so he gets a little bit of a weird spawn as Dink does split spawn here. Thank you for the follow. Do appreciate it as always. As we head back into this though, you can see the side of Ultra trying to take over on this P number 4. And we are looking good, but the side of Phantoms left up into it. Can they do anything, though? That is the question of our Ultra. As 2 die in the kill feed, make it 3 there. As Zoe tries to pop out here with Arson in this one. They are not trying to get these kills into the time. They're trying to get these back done. Arson does collect onto 1 with the help of Vanta there. Lights here in the back. Zoe knows that there could be a player playing back here. COD timing, unfortunate here, but Shady Steph there to collect on Zoe, breaking into the hill. Now he knows these players are close by. Envy getting taken care of. Vanta doesn't, though, as the hill does get contested. Lights, though, there to clean up onto Vanta for his teammate, and so far, so good to try to take this lead back if you're Ultra. We head to a second rotation of hills, and Lights just holding down that hill time for his team right now. You can see the side of Phantoms already pushing back into this P1 side. Shady Steph first to die. Vanta and Arson collecting on 2. Lights picking up Envy, though. Lights does get taken care of by Arson. So far, not so good onto this P1 side again. You can see Zoe in this bottom part of the ball, just dipping and diving through the point, making sure he's not going to be able to get it inside of Lights. Lights pops a big 3-piece for his side, and that's going to be a huge one right now as we head into this rotation of 30 seconds left here at the P1. The P2 does get collected by the side of Ultra. This could be a ball game. We are headed into a tie game now. We head into a little bit of a lull period for this P2 fight. For the side of Phantoms, they need to find this guy in their back ammo. He does get spotted out by Arson, and that's taken care of. And the time's still getting collected by Ultra, though, onto the P1. They're going to take the lead the first time they have the lead in this game so far. Are coming out, and Shady Steph going to win a big one onto Arson as well as the time goes purple in the hill. And you can see the side of Phantoms just knowing when to push. So far, so good from the side of Ultra as they collect on 4. That's going to be 4 dead. Spawns are going to flip here for the side of Phantoms as they look to try to take this even further for the side of Ultra now. As it's 132 to 98. He has flipped, but Zoe takes care of the player in hill, and they're going to try to flood this hill for the last little bit of time. And so far, not so good for the side of Phantoms. Collect more time. Lights gets another kill onto Arson as well. These kills going down into this top hall position. Shady still collecting on time right now. Doing well so far is the side of Ultra of controlling the pace of the side of Phantoms. And you can see so far so good from them. Arson does collect onto 1. That's going to be a 2 in the feed for the side of Phantoms as they collect onto hill time. This could be broken open again for the side of Phantoms. Only 1 hill down technically. They do hold this pretty tight. And you see the side of Ultra already making a play into the top part. Zoe does collect onto that one. He's going to get 2 in the kill feed for himself as Vanta's already pushed up here into this palm tree position. And again, so far so good from the side of Phantoms on this hill. They're just controlling the angles and making sure they collect onto this time. The hill time does get taken out though. He's now trying to make a play. Can't do it as Shady Steph collects onto his owner there in Envy. And so far, so good as we head into a P4 rotation. Wrench already in the top here of P4 as the last little bit of time is going to go the way of Ultra. A back-and-forth affair that we head into a P4 now. We'll see how this gets decided. You see the side of Phantoms having the spawn, but it is going to be contested by the side of Ultra. As you see, P4 is going to pop. Though looking to try to make a play here for this side, but can't get it done. Envy collecting, though, on 2. Make it 3 for Envy as he pops a big 3-piece there to get the kill feed flowing for the side of Phantoms. Only 1 in your back now. You got to take care of him. If you don't do so, now you know he's here. Arson does get it taken care of. 1 on the tree heading, looking to try to make a play. And Lights does so. I do believe that was Wrench that collects onto that kill, and the hill time gets broken, going back in favor of the side of Ultra. So far, so good for them as they get the spawns here as well. A very back and forth affair going on. As you see, Envy and Vanta playing this heady here into the back. Envy going to collect on 1. Time is going to be contested, but 2 players up still for the side of Ultra. 1 and 2 for Envy there as he collects onto the hill time, getting this last little bit of time for his side. Pushing this further back to the side of Ultra's spawn. As you see, Vanta controlling that P2 side, though, knowing these players are going to pop in here. Can he get anything done, though? Sorry for the dry throat, ladies and gentlemen. As we head into it, you see the flip, though, coming out from the side of Ultra. They just full flank this and collect on time and have the P2 side of Hill now. And so far, so good for them. As we head back into it, the side of Ultra looking to push this lead even further now. Number 1 looking going to fall here in map number 1, but the hill time goes back green as Vanta collects on 2. Absolutely huge kill for him. That's going to be a 3 as well as he collects on more. 33 and 20 from him. This map an AR's dream as he spawns Ultra out onto the bad side as well. They just need to get the kills into the front of time to try to control this P2 hill, and now he's trying to not make sure he gets killed from behind. He does so as Zoe does collect back onto Dink. Shady Steph still here in the back trying to contest these guys, but Indigo there to try to figure it out. Vanta collecting 1, 2, and now you see the side of Phantoms coming back alive here on this P2. This hill time was completely controlled by the side of Ultra in the last one. They had an early break into it, and you can see the spawns kind of flipping here as the side of Ultra do get close spawns. Vanta here trying to control it, but Indy also knowing that the spawns are going to be flipping, and it's a 4 dead here for Ultra as they fully take control now of this P2 time. It's going to stretch their lead out even further. Door shots coming in. Dink trying to make sure he can control this. He has an angle onto the P4. Has come in. Back and forth trades onto the hill as we head into a P3. This is where Ultra looks to try to take this, but for the side of Phantoms, you got to control the time and also the flip here as Indy's trying to look for it, but Light's in your top hookah, knowing that that spawn flip try was going to be coming through. Zoe, though, collecting on 2. Dink and Shady Steph getting trade kills out is Zoe as he does look to try to push out his kill tally. He's not having a great start, barely negative right now as we head into this next hill time. You see Lights lighting up the kill board right now as he does finally get taken care of. Dink in the top art position, Lynch here on the backside, and he can't get anything done as the spawns are Ultra side still for the P4. They can kind of fall back into this, or they can try to fight this, and if they do so, the spawns might flip out. Middle of the map coming through. Arson standing up. Wrench collecting. Lights getting 1 as well, and now the hill time goes back in favor of the side of Ultra, but Phantom spawn up close to P4. They know they have to control this hill time, and you see it going the distance here as a very, very crucial kills do come in for the side of Ultra. They're going to be controlling this P4 hill right now as we cut it. They're going to hop into this time as quick as possible. See the side doors now coming in, but a kill from the back onto 1. As you see it so far, this looks like Ultra's map to lose as Vanta pops a nasty 2-piece. He's got to play this hill time, though, and so far, not so good. Arson pops in, and so does Vanta. 1-for-1 kill does go back as it does go back into Ultra's favor. They look to close this out here, and so far, so good from Ultra, taking map number 1 as they win it 250 to 218. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, a crazy map there. A very crazy map as number 1 gets knocked out in map number 1. Their map pick on the vault. So an interesting. Thank you, Nimble. Do appreciate it as always. Crazy map number 1, ladies and gentlemen. There is the kill board for you. Welcome in if you're just joining us. We just saw Ultra take out Phantoms in map number 1, 250 to 218, and a crazy map is ahead of us as we head to a Hacienda S&D. Ultra up 1. Thanks, man. Do appreciate it as always, Doc. You know, you always got to stay. So I always say you got to do like 70-30 is about what you want to do. You want to stay on the player as much as possible, but you also want to, but that's only about 30% of the like actual casting thing. So 70% of it, you want to make sure you see the play happening. So if you can see it beforehand, then you know what's going to happen next. So you can just always keep on it. I do need that Rain sponsor, cuz. Come on, Rain. Sponsor your boy. As we head into map number 2, it's going to be a hacienda here. Ladies and gentlemen, go vote into who will win map number 2, as Ultra does shock the world in map number 1. And if you guys have channel points left to vote, make sure you go do so. They will be closing on round number 4 when one team reaches round number 4, as we head into this map number 1. Map number 2, actually. It's going to be the side of Phantoms that are going to be on offensive side first. Let's see what they decide to do here on the execute. You can see on the mini-map right now the play coming through top halls for the side of Ultra. As you see this A-lean for the side of Phantoms. One player going to be over here quick is this for the side of Ultra. Is Light. Collects onto one in the top windows. That's going to be Zoe. And now it's a 2-for-1 trade here for the side of Phantoms. 2 left up for Ultra. Deep flank coming in, but Light collects on 2. Gets another one for his teammate, freeing him up. And again, yeah. I appreciate it. Dink collecting on 2 into the round. Lights as well on 2. And that's a pretty fast round here from Ultra. This map, not a very good one from the side of Phantoms. It's a very hit-or-miss map for them. As we head into the next round, Ultra going to be on offense here. First, stick on that mini-map, ladies and gentlemen. As you see the plays coming through there most of the time. As we see a B lean off the rip here. 2-for-1 split for the side of Phantoms. Nade kill going to be going out as Arson collects onto 1. Shady Steph now asked to push up here as Arson collects on 2 now. Looking to try to find Arson. Can't do it as he's on an ace right now. Arson looking to try to clutch up this ace for his team. He's looking for this last kill, and it's not going to be in for him. Gets 3 in the round, but can't collect on the ace as Zoe does finish the last kill off. We will see the side of Phantoms taking a round here in this one. Zoe making a big flank play into that P2 side of the garage. And they just do work here. Arson collecting on 3 by himself on Big Rock. Huge plays out of him. As he starts 4-1 now. We'll see the side of Phantoms on offense here as we head back into this one. A fast round there for the side of Phantoms as they play this B site, I do believe now. You can see the bomb carrier going to be Arson. Lights also playing this top halls position. Dink playing underneath bottom wine, trying to hit this really play. He's going to be chowed here. He knows this could be a potential. As Zoe picks up onto 1. Shady Steph getting taken out of the round. And Dink collecting on Envy. And now a play comes through the middle of the map. Vanta making sure it's not going to be a full flank. As Arson collects onto Ringe, bomb is pushed up into the site now for the side of Phantoms as they do try to play this a little bit safer. But Zoe does get picked up trying to play a little bit too far here. Lights collects onto it. And now it's a 2v2 situation with Dink and Lights versus Vanta and Arson. AR and SMG versus AR and AR. A very interesting battle as we head into this one. You can see the full flank coming back through for the side of Phantoms. Going to be crucial because now it's left into a 1v1. He knows Dink is there, but Dink's just going to dip here as you see him dipping through this bottom secret position. Just trying to make the play is Arson as he does find it, and Arson collects, making Phantoms the round winner here in the dying stages of things. 2-1 here for the side of Arson is going to go as he is now 6-1, pushing his kill value even further now, trying to get that car going. Maybe even a missile. We'll see something here as he tries to continue that streak as well. 2-1 here for the side of Phantoms as Ultra tries to push their threshold for another round win. You can see the side of Phantoms kind of making an interesting play call here. 2A, 1 to B, 1 up top mid as Zoe collects onto a nade kill as well. The bomb going to be kind of stopped in place here as Wrench is taken out of it. That's a cheeky angle here from Envy. As Vanta now pushes on forward. He does spot out one team in that well position. And now he knows he needs to probably play back a little bit. As you can see, the flank push here, but Zoe there to collect for him as Arson actually, I do believe, gets one as well into the back of the map. That's going to be Bomb Carrier. Now Lights left in a 1v4 scenario. Let's see what he can cook up here as the hedge play going to the first player. He gets one onto Arson. Knowing the players could be close, he swings back into that front of sight. And you see, now he's going to try to dip out of here, make a little bit of confusion for the side. He's going to be able to collect onto that one pretty easy. He does get one into the round, but can't collect any more as Lights does get taken out. It's going to be a 3-1 lead. Rounds up for the side of Phantoms, and Phantom here, protecting the side very well in that round. He spotted out these players in well, giving the information over to Arson, and Arson allowed to flank through. Thank you, Zombie. I do appreciate you as always, brother. We got Dre in the chat too. He's not on production tonight, so he's also modding. So if you don't want to, you don't have to mod, but make sure you're in the chat, brother. I do appreciate when you're in here, brother. As you see it, Arson going to be the bomb collector here again. He's 7-2. He did get taken care of in that round, so he does not have the opportunity for streaks again. Joe going to be on one. Can he collect more? But this fight going in a pinstripe kill feed, and the bomb gets taken down there. A little bit of a weird shell. Now Envy left up into it by himself in a 1v2 scenario, and Ultra just allowed to collect onto that. A very interesting gunfight out of Arson. I know that's a heady spot for the time, but Wrench just allowed to beam it as the Lights collect onto the last one as well. Envy reach out inside and just gets taken care of there from the side. As you see it so far, 3-2 here, ladies and gentlemen, for the side of Phantoms. But Ultra bouncing back here with a round as we head on over to their offensive side now. We are in it deep. Let's see what we can do here. As Shady Steph going to be your bomb carrier as he starts 0-5. Not a very great start here from G. Usually a man that can be lifted up into this situation, but a stun check does go out. Arson knows this player is here close. Bomb on the back of Shady as he's going to be your instrument. One gets absolutely used by Vanta, but Wrench gets one back into the kill feed for the side of Ultra. A very back and forth as Arson gets taken care of. And now this site going to be tested for the side of Phantoms. Can they collect? Collecting another one onto Wrench. Huge kill there for him. AR versus AR battle coming through. Right here to step up again. And you see he gets taken care of by Envy, and now Envy on site, knowing this player is close. And it's an early round for the side of Phantoms. They collect again, 4-2 now as we head into it. They're going to be securing that fourth round. So voting pointed in the search and destroy now, ladies and gentlemen. You have put your points in. I do appreciate y'all as always. We'll see who decides to win this one. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we head back over to Phantom's POV as they're having a better start here. We are 6 round deep, and the side of Shady Steph does not have a kill. Make sure you throw your donuts at him, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't yet, you should. We have that donut emo in the chat as Lights gets taken care of early by Vanta. Zink here to try to control the pace a little bit, but that's 3 dead for the side of Ultra. 1v1, 1v2 now for Zoe. Can he do anything? He can't. And that is going to be another quick round for the side of Ultra. Now 4-3 here. Steph getting 2 there for him. As the donut does not come in fruition for him as well. Now he's on the 2 now. As we head on to their POV on this offensive side, it's going to be an A execute through bottom secret. They see that these ARs like to stay up into this top hall position. Envy playing a cred spot as usual. That's going to be 2 in the kill feed for an Ultra here. They push the pace. Arson playing through middle rock, and so on the plat position now. as we look at it, Arson playing a Kren ball corner and waiting for this play to happen. He's calming to Zoe that they could be going A though. Make sure you stay put as he does so. The bomb gonna be going down to the A site here as Dink is going to be the one on the site here collecting. Zoe up on this top platform. He's going to slap it out, make sure he doesn't get taken care of, but Dink does get one. Arson now in a 2v1 scenario. Can he get anything done? We head on to his POV. 9-5 start for him. Bomb not having very much time left onto it. And Shady Steph trying to open that door. I think the information may be given over as Dink, maybe Arson thought that Dink ran through. He's going to get chased out of position. He takes care of Dink, but not enough time here, I do believe, as Shady Steph is just going to wait for this child. He's going to be able to take care of him. We are 4-4 now, ladies and gentlemen. Shady clutching up for his team to win that one in the 1v1 scenario. Moving his kill tally to 4-6 now. Collects on another 2 in this one. Very, very back and forth S&D map into it as we head 8 rounds deep. We could be seeing around 11, so stay tuned for that, ladies and gentlemen. 4-4 as we split it over to the side of Phantoms. Arson still going to be your bomb carrier here as we head into this one. It is going to be the side of Ultra playing the side of Ultra here for the 1v1s against Wrench. Does collect onto it. 3 heavy to the side of B. This is a bad read from the side of Ultra, maybe giving over another round for the side of Phantoms again as they collect onto 2. Now 4v2 scenario for the side of Ultra. Player knows where you're at as well, but 2 quick kills in the kill feed to the side of Ultra. Bomb does go down as Arson looks to try to find one on this plat position. This play coming through the back here, as Arson is going to try to figure something out. Lights here to try to find him as well. AR versus SMG versus AR versus SMG here. As actually Envy having that AR as well. Arson now waiting up for it. Looking for the chow is Envy. He's gonna chow late here. And he's gonna get taken care of. I do not believe Dink does have time for this. We'll see how the defuse goes. Very, very close, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on to it as a 0.0 left on the clock as he does defuse the bomb. 5-4 now for the side of Ultra. They take the lead here for the first time in the S&D. Yo, brother, what's good? Interesting matchup right now. As you see on the scoreboard, Ultra up 1. They are 5-4 up in the map as well as we head on over to their offensive side. Can the side of Phantoms fight this back into around 11? They had an early lead here, but now it's the side of Ultra putting pace on to the side of Phantoms. For Phantoms as they collect onto Ultra, as they collect onto 2. Now Vanta and Zoe Vanta and Arson, left up into it to try to collect these kills. This play is going to be happening to this B site. Lights also up top. Now it's only Vanta left in the 1v3 scenario. Can he get it done? Light's going to be your bomb planter as he does get the bomb in. Lights now trying to work his way up top office, checking corner. He does collect onto 1. Now he's got to play his life here a little bit, trying to split these players up. Lights here still middle rock, trying to find these chows from Vanta. As it's got to be a quick snap out of Lights, as that's going to do it for the side of Ultra versus Phantoms in the S&D. 6-4 here for them as we head into the control on Volt. We'll see how that goes for the side of Phantoms. They're 2-0 down now Can we see the reverse sweep out of them? Yeah, he sold a little bit, but it happens. It happens. Sometimes we have good maps. Sometimes we have bad maps, ladies and gentlemen. We're here for all of it. As we head into the intermission, you did see the scoreboard for the final screen. Welcome back to my beautiful POV. As we head into the next match on Vault Control, we'll see if the side of Phantoms can take one back here, or will it be the side of Ultra knocking out the number 1 seed in 3-0 fashion? We'll see what happens. The lock-in has to be coming in for the boys. There goes your points. 2-0 up for Ultra. As we head on into map number 3, we head to a Vault Control, ladies and gentlemen. This is a decider map for sure. It's either Phantoms mounting this comeback, or is it going to be the side of Ultra knocking out the number 1 seed in 3-0 fashion? Interesting matchup for sure so far as we head into this one. Predictions for that map number 3 have came out. Make sure you go and vote your channel points if you have not yet. We will be getting into it here in just a couple minutes. Ultra getting a lot of votes early here. Make sure you go vote for both sides. Run that tally up. How we feeling, ladies and gentlemen? We got 31 souls in here. Welcome in if you're just joining us up. We do appreciate you. As always, if it's your first time in the stream, make sure you go drop a follow, bro. We're on the road to 400 followers right now, so we do appreciate you. If you do drop a follow. If not, if you just your first time watching, I get the lurk watch. You know, sometimes it happens. It's understandable. I do it as well. I'm guilty too, man. But make sure you go get active into the chat as well. Talk to us a little bit what you think about the map so far. As Ultra, number 5 seed, the new guard, up on the old guard right now, number 1 seed. As Zoe does back out, I do believe he's probably going to be taken out for that family emergency. As he joins back quick, we will be loading into this next map here, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you're locked in for this one. Don't be a ninja watcher. Yeah, come on, chat. Join up, man. We got 31 people in here, and I'm only seeing a couple people chat. Lock in. Lock in. Come watch. As we head into this next map, we head to a Vault Control. What are we expecting here? Are we going to see the 3-0 out of Ultra, or will the side of Phantoms lock in finally for this map? We will see it in just a couple seconds here as the countdowns are in, so I will be switching over to gameplay here in just a couple minutes. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. We will see this one so far. The side of Phantoms going to be on offense first, not playing their pass through that lower side, as it is a 3 dead early here for Ultra. Wrench and Dink looking to control pace. Dink on a 2-0 start. Already here into the spawn. Shady Steph as well, looking to try to control this pace as Zoe gets taken care of now. It is a hard ass for the side. Oh my goodness, Lord. Dink taking another one out in the spawn. Looking to control the pace so far is the side of Ultra. One go down. Zoe looking to try to fight this Chow onto Ringe. Can't get it done, though. Chowing out, can't get one. As Zoe is able to collect onto Ringe. Arson knowing a player could be here on the side. Lights does get taken care of. And here we go. This is the flood here for the side of Phantoms. Envy on this outer pool position, making sure the flank doesn't go in. You can see Vanta having that S in his hand, but can't collect on any as he gets chowed by 3. Time being controlled from Ultra right now. Defensive side not looking good if you're the side of offensive side. Not looking good for the side of Phantoms right now. As I say that, though, they get a 3-stack onto this capture on A site. As you know, this map is a very, very hard map to play. You get a 3 dead, and it's a very, very crucial one. It can chain the hill together as we see an 18-19 scoreline here. So far, so good. Headed into this rotation to B. Capture starts. That's going to be 2 in the kill feed for both sides as we get a pinstripe kill feed now. Nothing on the point here. Arson trying to chow this out. He does get it. His teammate does get taken care of. The run out is coming from Shady as he collects onto him in bottom art. Picks up his AR, and now we have a game still on our hands, but it is looking out of reach for the side of Phantoms right now. The pressure that's being applied by Ultra is just too great, as you see again coming through from the side of Phantoms. What can you do? 1-for-1 trade in the kill feed. As Arson and Co. try to challenge this front site. Range getting taken care of. One-for-one trades as Envy collects on 2 now. Looking to try to heat up here for him. Build his front site. Gonna throw out that trophy. Make sure he gets these kills for his side. One going into that top art position. That's a 3 dead in the kill feed. Ringe left up into this one by himself. And the car does explode. Zoe gets the kill there as the contest does come in. Ink does take care of him onto the top there. As you see, so far so good though for the side of Ultra. One capture does come in, but the life's too great as it's a 2v8 here for the side of Phantoms. What can you do? And that's going to be that. Ultra take round number 1. We'll see as we head into this next round. Ultra taking a 1-0 lead right now on the least favorable side as we head into the side of Phantom's defensive push. We'll see what they decide to do here. Actually, we go to Ultra. 1 kill, the nade collected by the side of Zoe. That's 2 in the kill feed here for the side of Phantoms, and now they try to apply pressure here. And it's going to work out for them as Arson collects onto 1. Now backing up here a little bit as Zoe does get taken care of into this bottom vault position. Vanta also collected on by Lights. And now Ringe pushing up into this top hall position. Going to be able to collect onto time here for just a little bit as a stun check does come in. The door chow not going to be where he chows from. Envy here to try to find something. As I say that, a 3 dead does happen in the kill feed for the side of Ultra. Make it 2 for the side of Ultra and 3 for the side of Phantoms. We head back into this. Looking to try to take this B point as well now. Kind of a split argument that's going on between the team here. Not going well as Zoe collects onto another one. It's an unfortunate car bomb there from his teammate as he unfortunately does shoot the car out. It does not go the way the life for both sides. Ultra 1-for-1 trade with the side. It's a pinstripe kill feed all the way around, every way you cut it. And right now, one person on this A point is the now for the side of Ultra. as they head into this to try to find someone. Envy collecting on one as well. The break early here for the side of Phantoms, and they look to re-break this hill, and now they have pace and control of it. The side of Ultra trying to find something early here. Stun check does go out into that bottom vault, and he knows the player's here. Dink making a Pistol Chow does come in. Point trying to get captured onto, as that's a 2-for-1 trade. One more kill on the hill, and it will do it. As you see it, Zoe, that's why he was voted one of the best players in this division, as he takes over in round number 2 to make it a 1-1 series. 1-1 map. As we head into the next round here, ladies and gentlemen, you can see a slow start from Arson, but not much else from the side of Phantoms. Ultra, Shady Steph not having a great start here early either, as the B contest does come in. We're headed up to this A site, though. The pass away from the side of Phantoms not coming in, and Shady Steph Dolphin driving out the window. That's a 3 dead in the kill feed here for Phantoms, as they start to control the pace here on this. This offensive side can be very punishing if you're Ultra. The flank is going to be taken care of. One kill does go in the kill. 2 as Arson collects now. And Dink, though, coming in out of nowhere to get 2 as well. The hill time still going to be captured here. 4 lives up is the side of Phantoms as we head to this B point. Vanta getting 1 now. He starts to get up, as you see it on a 5 streak right now, looking to try to control this. Flex on the wrench, but does get taken care of by Shady. Zoe on the hill with his teammate, and now this looks to be good. Arson here trying to collect onto this time. Envy here as well. Now a fight out onto the site. Dink can only get 1. 1-for-1 trade. Envy gets 2. That's 4 dead here for the side of Ultra, and that will do round number 3, as Phantoms put the pressure back on to the side of Ultra. Now 2-1 up. That could be our last round, round number 4, and right now I do believe they have the defensive side if we head to that round number 5. He starts on that 5 streak, 17-13, as we head into this round number 3. We'll see what it looks like. As we head into the side of Ultra's offense, a very lackluster offense into the them, as 2 die in the kill feed again. Quick for the side of Ultra, and so far so good for the side of Phantoms. Arson controlling this bottom pool position now, as he looks to try to flank and make a play into this one, but can't get it done. Shady there to collect lights here as well now, trying to chow this top position, as they do try to collect onto this time, as they get a 3 dead now in the kill feed. And you see the side is going very back and forth here, trying to collect onto one, get it done. Does go up. Vanta getting killed, and Zoe there to try to keep his team alive in this round number 4. 24-22. Arson here trying to make a back play as he collects one into the time. From here, and now Shady's gonna be also here. He collects onto Arson, as it is a back and forth 21-19 in that life tally. Again, so far from both sides. 20-17 now, as the still has not been captured, but that's a 3 dead in the kill feed here for the side of Phantoms. They start to apply this pressure, this stranglehold that they have on Ultra right now is grasping even further. As you see it, they push up into the map. One here close, does collect onto Envy, but can he get any more, as Arson is going to be chowed up into the top hall's position. He does get 1, can't collect on any more. On the as he gets shady. Now no one close to the hill. His time running out if you're the side of Ultra. What can you do? You do get one kill. Rinch here trying to make a play, but he gets taken care of by Zoe. And now here we go, ladies and gentlemen, that B point being captured onto, and this is where the side of Phantoms love to play at. You can see again the kills coming in quick. Now they head back to A2 on the site, to try to make a fight here for the side for this point. But that's going to be 2 in the kill feed, only 1 left up, and this point's going to be captured. We get that minute extension. Now we head to B, 12-3 life count here for the side of Ultra. We have to clutch this up to try to take us to a round number 5. Shady collecting on 1, and now it's a 11v3. Still a lot of work to do if you're the side of Ultra, but so far so good, making it a 10v1 now, as there's only 1 player left. Light's gonna be taken care of, and we head to a map number 4 as Phantoms take it in 4 rounds, 3-1 to take map number 3 as we continue this on, ladies and gentlemen. Final kill board for you, ladies and gentlemen, and you'll be back to my face here in a couple seconds. Welcome back into it. We are into this for the long haul now. It is going to be an interesting series. 2-1 score tally now as we head into a map number 4 red card, which favors the side of Ultra. But then again, we have seen interesting things happen so far in this map set. So we'll just see what happens headed into the red card. As 2 do crash out for the side of Ultra, so Yep. Predictions are coming in. If you want to go vote some channel points in, as always. Make sure you go ahead and vote into it if you haven't yet. How we feeling though, ladies and gentlemen, as we get the lobby to crash? So we'll see what happens as we head into this red card. They're going to be joining back up, so just give us a couple minutes here, ladies and gentlemen. Another time extension, but this time the side of Ultra crashing. So just give us a couple minutes. Let's talk to the chat here for just a second, as we were expecting to see a 3-0, but the side of Phantoms clutch up in the control, and we head to a map number 4 red card hardpoint, where in the first hardpoint, the side of Phantoms were in control of it at the beginning, but they did have the lackluster rotates, and it did not work out for them. This map, even more of an AR's dream. We will see the look for Vanta and Lights to try to light up that scoreboard here tonight. SMG being a little bit harder to play. You're either really, really good or really, really not good when it comes to this map. This is a semifinal matchup. This one going to that grand finals. We will see another one tomorrow against Team Skills and Omega. So we will map number 4-2. We head into it. It's going to be a red card hardpoint. So interesting map pick here from the side of Phantoms. I do believe they allow it to come in. Yeah, it's semifinal, so it would have been round number 3. Because 4 rounds. Yeah, round number 3. You're betting the house on Ultra? You better bet correct, cuz 2K is a lot of channel points, brother. CP, you better get in that fight, brother. Just putting it out there. As we're burning time again here, ladies and gentlemen. So, Talk to me a little bit, chat, about how we're feeling so far in this matchup. Did we get a new code? Bro, you gotta add me, cuz. All right, we did get a new code, so just give us a second here, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be joining up on that. Thank you. Thank you. I do appreciate it as always. Thanks for coming in to watch, to gain those channel points as well, ladies and gentlemen. Dre having a fat stack. I do believe Zombie over there having a fat stack as well, man. You know, we do appreciate you guys for coming in to watch. As always, I love being called the W caster. That is my favorite thing. Yeah, how much are you setting on? Let me hear it. Because if we're betting the house, Dre's going to bet the house on the other team. I guarantee you. He's got a ton, bro. Be careful what you bet. He's got 6K. Dre, you better go vote in that. I swear. Go vote, Dre. I'm giving permission for mods to go vote. Go vote. 5K on one side here for the side of Phantoms right now. Big money coming in. All right, 5K going for CP. Oh, we get another lobby switch. Thank the Lord, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my good Lord. We've had 5 lobby changes, brother. 9. All right. Whew. Dre does count, bro. What do you mean? Yeah, he does count. He's been watching me since day 1, bro. Just because he's a mod doesn't mean he doesn't count. There's a reason he is a mod. He's been watching me since day 1. Oh, yeah, the poll is done now, brother. You missed it, brother. You missed it. No, Arson's playing in this one, yeah. His team is Havoc Elite Phantoms. They're taking on Ultra right now. It's 2-1 for the favor of Ultra. We will be seeing a map number 4. We head to a red card hardpoint where it could get interesting for sure. Yeah, unfortunate. We are a minute 30 deep for a map set that's gone 4. We head to a map number 4 where it could get interesting. It's a decider map for both teams. Are we going to go map number 5? Will Phantoms clutch up when it matters, when their back's on the wall, or will it be the side of Ultra that take this one 3-1, knocking out that number 1 seed? We'll see when we head into it. Red card favoring the side of Ultra, but we have seen some interesting things come in here. Vault, I thought, would favor the side of Phantoms. It did not go that way. I thought, the Hacienda S&D was going to be a little bit closer. It was so. And then, the Vault Control just kind of was a dominant performance out of the side of Phantoms. So they look alive, but they just need to have things go their way. That first hard point not really going their way because of rotations. This map mattering more than anything else as we do get everybody in the lobby. As we head into this next one, we will see what happens here, ladies and gentlemen. It could get interesting. We could be heading to a map 5. It's up to you, Dre. Whatever you want to do, as we are going to get started, though. So you got to get that vote in pretty quick here if you're going to restart it. We are going to be started here. We just are waiting for the load-in timer to go down here a little bit more. I hope you guys have had a good one so far. We have 34 people in here. Make sure you start chatting it up, as we will not be doing an interview tonight. No production team here, so it's just me by myself. So we'll see how this one goes into it, as we will be starting on the side of Ultra, ladies and gentlemen. So they're going to have the spawns for P2. It is going to be the side of Ultra that look to try to take the map series here. This is a map point series for them as well. Again, Arson's going to be the first one to collect onto this time. Envy here can't get anything done. That's a 2 in the feed here for both sides, as Zoe and Arson do collect. Arson now on the time, trying to collect as much time as possible onto this P1. Zoe taking care of one from top heaven on this side. Tested here for the side of Ultra, and so far so good from the side of Phantoms to take over this lead now. That's 2 in the kill feed here for the side of, make it 3 for the side of Phantoms. Arson still just doing that hill kicking for now, having a lot of collection onto this time. He's going to make sure he does the door. He does, and he can't win that gunfight. Vanta collects on 2, as Envy does as another one as well. Wrench, the last one left up here. 3 on the hill time now. Vanta trying to get the kills going from this top stage position. Up slow, looking to try to control pace. That's going to be a 4 dead in the kill feed here for the side of Phantoms. This is where they decide to push. They also want to hold this rotation down and make sure they can just hold this from the front. And so far, so good from the side of Phantoms, as they are on the time. Out again, this tapping. Zoe 7 and 2 to start us off. And so far, you see it. Light's gonna be having a play here. Wrench also here into the backstage. Shady not gonna be able to get any time there. And so far, big lead here from the side of Phantoms. But can they control the pace? That is the question, as that's another 3 dead in the kill feed for Phantoms. Right now, the pace is being set by Phantoms, and Ultra is being asked to answer it as they spawn in the back now. Notice has gone up that they are going to be spawning behind the side of Phantoms. They can control this P3 rotation. P4 headed to stage, so you see so far so good in this stair position. Vanta gets one onto the top bricks, and so far so good. Vanta looking for more as the time goes in Ultra's favor right now. They do spawn in the back. P4 side being controlled by the side of Phantoms. They can't get time here. They will collect onto that P4. That, as I say that though, a 3 dead in the kill feed here for Ultra, as they start to hold this ground onto the point as well. Challenge out P1 here as well, but deep red ball angle on it as he collects onto 2. Envy here out onto the stairs site. Vanta knowing that the play is going to be coming to this stage side. He's going to have to dip underneath and just hold his life for now as Arson does spawn out. Weird control time is going in for the side of Ultra. You can see the fight really being asked from Ultra to try to break the hill as much as possible. And so far, so good out of them. And Zoe is the only one really left up close here. On the hill here from the side of Ultra. Lower part of the site, but Dink just holding it down for his team with the AR. The test does come in. Envy here to Chalice. He does get the time to go back his way. And now the side of Phantoms in control of this last little bit of time, but the lead has dwindled immensely. If you're the side of Ultra, you were down about 40 points, and now they look to try to take over on this rotation to P5. This last little bit of time is going to go the way of the side of Phantoms. Ultra here to try to fight it out. Wrench by himself, though, as the spawners are going to be closer to that P5 side. As the hill does pop, P5 in control of Ultra as they look to try to push out this lead. P5 can do it back and forth as the hill time goes go white again. Make it green now as you see back and forth into this we go. Vanta here trying to find more kills into this back VIP position. Nade him out, you do so, and now all of these players are going to be in the VIP area. P5 so far, so good for the side of Phantoms as they are still controlling the play right now. Again, middle of the gunfight, he's going to be going back to Ultra, collecting on 2 into the middle of map on Ticket as he gets the hill time to go back to the base. Trying to control this, making sure his shots are true. Arson also here to try to find some kills. Zoe, knowing that the middle of the map is contested, he takes care of one. Now he's just going to dip and dodge and dive across the map into this team. Arson does collect onto one. That's a trade into the kill feed. So far, so good for the side of Phantoms to look to try to take this map. But right now, we have that white time going in as they get the spawn to P2 side. It's a harder half for the side of Ultra. I kind of want this P2 side, but at the same time, you can chain these hills together on the P1 to P3 position. It is going to be the that collects on a big 3 15 and 15 in, getting out the last little bit of time. Onto the P1 is the side of Phantoms. Nades going out. Middle door chow can't get collected on. His lights hits up to the top edge. Pass from Arson as Arson does get collected onto by Light. And again, so far so good for the side of Phantoms, but it's still moving. If you're the side of Ultra, the pressure has switched a little bit as kill feed does come in again. And 1-for-1 trade just happen as Dink collects on another one into the middle of the map. He's holding this top edge position now as he gets absolutely teamed though by Zoe there. Envy here on time, trying to make sure he counts the least amount of people as possible. Making his team out as he does get spotted out. Again, so far so good from the side of Phantoms. Now into this hill time, trying to take this lead back. On up. Again, they do not want to have a spawn for this side. They don't want to pressure up too much here as Envy starts to dip back into this hedge position. Collects on another one. Envy on a hot start here as we head into this P3 rotation that could be big for both sides. And you see Envy just playing his life here. He can try to get his kill, but he doesn't. As Zoe gets traded out now, not a lot of players left up close here for the side of. That's a 3 dead in the kill feed for Envy as he starts on a 4 streak, 25 and 14. And now that he knows they're going to be spawning in the back, as he can't get that kill onto Lights though. And now Lights looking to try to break this here, but he can't do it. Envy there to collect again, but he gets taken care of, and now Hill time perfect. in. So far, so good. Back and forth into this hill time again, but 3 dead in the kill feed for Phantoms again as they look to try to take this over on this rotation to P4 now. This hill time has been split back and forth. Not a lot of people collecting on the time right now. The clock gonna be dwindling. 3 dead in the kill feed for Ultra, just back and forth. Heavyweight boxers throwing punches right now as this kill feed has been lit up. P4 was controlled by the side of Ultra in the last as the kill does still favor him. Here to try to apply pressure, but that's a 3 dead in the kill feed here for the side of Ultra. Now Zoe trying to apply some pressure as he collects 2. Can he collect another one though? That is going to be the question here, as he does know the bottom of this is going to be as Lights does get taken care of. Arson collects on 2. Zoe starts to heat up 26 and 19. This is why this man on your screen is one of the key challenge, one of the finalists for this B group. It's the 201 to 140 scoreline right now. But it can be reversed like a snap of the finger. As you see, the side for P5 is going to be controlled by the side of Phantoms. Arson and Co. having a great start on this map. As we did see it in the map pool, we did think it was going to favor the side of Ultra, but then again, it's COD at the end of the day. Anything can happen as the hill time does get taken over by the side of Phantoms. They are looking to try to close this one out on this hill, but that's going to be the question as you see those good shots coming out of Dink. But 3 down for the side of Phantoms. Dink one left up into the top ticket position and getting taken care of. Now Arson has to chow this dark position. Doesn't get anything going. Shady Steph here as well, trying to find some start on this SMG roll. But again, they are map heavy. Envy collects onto 2, can't get any more as Lights gets 2 now. Back and forth map, headed into another P1 as the hill time goes in favor of Ultra. And they look to try to elongate this lead as they are starting to chain kills together now. And they flip out the side of Phantoms into this bad side of P2. They get a little bit of a split spawn here even, as Zoe now just get taken care of. The hill time gonna be asked of by the side of the Phantoms to try to break. As Arson collects onto 1, make it a 3 here, combine Vanta and Zoe as well. And you see so far so good from the side. Light's going to be up in that top heaven position. You got to think this is where the side of Phantoms could close this out. They just have to execute perfectly. And they do have the side of P2. That's going to be another 2 dead in the kill feed. Dink only 1 left up close to the hillside. Trying to make a play up here, and he does so as he gets onto another one. Vanta getting taken care of as well. And again, Envy getting 2 in the kill feed, but then dying to a pistol there. Another, as the hill time still favoring the side of Ultra. They need to try to contest this for a little bit if you're the side of Phantoms. Now apply that pressure back to the side of Phantoms as this scoreline does look to be getting close, as Arson is going to be in this soccer position. Zoe holding this out. Dink knowing he could be here as a stun check does go out, does collect onto him, and that's going to be a team nade onto Envy as the hill time does get broken. That's going to be 2 dead, make it 3 dead as Ultra pops into the hill. They look to try to win it here, but again, Envy close as Shady Steph does cruise missile here for his side. As last time we checked on him, he was 19 and 31, 25, 26 and 35 now as he still continues on this streak. And so far so good for the Blues in purple. Ultra looking to take this map over and get the first lead of the game. A very back and forth hard point so far, headed into the last minutes of this one. As you can see, the rotation will favor the side of Phantoms. But Phantom here trying to look for this hill time to make sure we can get as much as time as possible and spawn these guys out deep. As Dink does spot Vanta heading through the middle of the map. Vanta able to get out. And Zoe here getting beamed as Vanta does collect onto it. A nail biter of a map so far, as we could be headed all 5. Right now, Phantom's in control of it as they look to try to pressure this out, and that's going to probably do it if it come in, and it does with 1 second on the clock, and that's going to probably not be good for the side of Phantoms as it's 249 to 232 and counting for the side of Phantoms. They got to try to break this as quick as possible, as it is going down to the wire again. We see the side of Phantoms trying to break it in, and they do so, and that's going to do it. We're headed all 5, ladies and gentlemen, as Phantoms win it 250 to 242 on the red card. Oh my goodness. Oh my good lord. Oh my good lord. Headed all 5, ladies and gentlemen. Lock in, boys and girls. And this could be an interesting one. I told you Vanta was a man to watch in this one. 41 and 28, 39 traded kills for him as he looks to continue this pressure on as we head into a map number 5 protocol. The side of Ultra did take map number 2, and now it is a 2-2 scoreline. Phantoms looking for that reverse sweep. Yeah, but the rebreak was even more insane, brother. I don't know what is going on right now, man. We're headed 2-2. We head to a protocol. It could get interesting for sure. Map 5 alert, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you understand what that means as we head all 5. We head to an S&D map to close us out. I'm just putting in that map 5 alert, ladies and gentlemen. We head to a map number 5. Yeah, I thought that was going to be... I literally thought we were going to... Well, I'm not even going to say that. I thought we were going to see a breakdown, a full breakdown and control of that hill onto that P3, and Phantoms lose it 250 to 249. But it did not happen. Phantoms got that break, and they controlled the last little bit of time for 1 second to win it in a highly, highly tight map, tighter than it should have been. And when we looked at that start from Phantoms, they kind of just lost the pace of things. They lost the rotations, and that's what happened in the first map as well. And, you know, Ultra was allowed to win it. We'll see what happens going in to this map number 5 as a protocol decides it. Who moves on to that grand final? Will it be number 1 seeded Phantoms, or will it be the 5 seed shocking the world in Ultra? Holy goodness gracious, ladies and gentlemen. We are headed to map number 5. We are locked in. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. They were up by 60 going into P5, and then they chained P5, P1, and P2. And I thought it was, oh, we're done after that break. As we head into this one, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to get started here in just a couple seconds. So lock in. We're headed to a map 5. We almost saw a round 11 in the last S&D, so I expect this one to be just as close. So make sure you're ready and locked in. You got that popcorn with you, as we will be headed into this one right now here for you. It's going to be the side of Phantoms on offense first. What can they do? You know, this map is kind of, you know, one-dimensional, but we'll see what happens as we head into it. Will it be this A execute as Arson headed down to it? Arson going to collect onto 1 kill already with the nade, but he gets that play. He gets that information over as the middle of the map is going to be contested now, but it is not going to be chowed by the side of Ultra. Lights not up in that top zip, not knowing that the side of Phantoms is already going to be pushed out as the bomb is going to be going down. Zoe going to be killed here, though, as now this play is understood. Lights taken care of by Vanta. Envy looking for players on that top helicopter. Wrench knows there could be a player here as he's coming to the chalet. Envy dodge out of it. Arson in the back of sight here. 2v3 scenario. Shady Steph looking to try to defuse. He gets taken care of, and now Wrench left up into it in a 1v3. What can he do? Can he collect collect on anything here, or is it going to be a quick round for the side? Oh my god, Arson missing a little bit of shots there. Yeah, vote into those predictions, ladies and gentlemen. We're headed to map number 5. We would love to see the community to be active. Make sure you're active into it. Chat it up, because it is getting interesting here. Now we head to Ultra's offensive side. It was Arson that collected on 2 in that round. Envy and Vanta getting 1. Zoe getting popped out of the round early here. Shady Steph going to be your bomb carrier, as it does look to probably be an A execute with where the pressure is coming out onto the mini-map. You see here, Phantoms are ready for this chow, as Zoe gets 1. And it's going to be Wrench, though, that collects onto 2. And it's a back-and-forth trades going into the kill feed now. 2v2 scenario. Make it a 2v1 as Envy collects onto Lights. Wrench by himself on this bomb site. It's a very hard bomb site to break. You gotta chow together. As you see, they do start to group up if you're the side of Envy and Vanta. Now they don't want to group up too much. Stun checks going in. Nothing close. Where is this man? He's going to get to the side as he does get taken care of by Envy. And that's going to be a bomb defusal ace for that man on your screen. I do believe he collects on 3. Yeah, Envy's locked, bro. I know Envy personally. That dude is locked, ready to go. This is also the same match that we saw them, you know, down like 5-1, 4-1, maybe even 4-0 at one point, and they chained 6 rounds together. So they do like this map a lot more than Hacienda. They've done it on Hacienda as well, but it's just one of those things. It's like, we've seen them also lose Hacienda. So, you know, it's a very iffy map for them. This one being a map where they play a lot better, a lot cleaner on, as Envy collects onto 3 in that round. They're going to be back on offense now, as it does look to maybe be an A execute this time. Down the chute we go into the murder hole. As you see, so far so good for the side of Ultra. Nades do come out, though. Stun checks coming in as well. And nothing on site here for Ultra. I believe Lights is just trying to play back deep into the deeper part of the site, as Zoe pushes on up into Spiral and looks to try to play this. Lights not seeing any information over, but Dink does collect onto 1. As Wrench gets picked up, Dink on this zip side. Murder hole, here we go. As it is going to be Vanty. He goes back up the zip. Now Vita by himself on the site. Zoe's still up into it. Zoe in the clutch. Can he do it, though? He cannot, as the bomb is going to be defused here. Lights getting that clutch there. 3 kills in the feed for him, as they get their first round back on the board. They take a sigh of relief. 2-1. They started slow in the first SMD and then came back and won it in round number 2. So we'll see how they decide to do this. They're down another round here. They need to try to chain 2 together the same way that the side of Phantoms did. Can they do so, though, as we head back into the offensive side of Ultra? What is it going to be for them? This is where I would like to see a B execute, maybe from the side of Ultra, but I do not believe we're going to see that. It's going to be straight down the murder hole again. Maybe it's not. As you see, 3 players here. It's going to be a bomb lead. Vanta collecting onto the bomb carrier as well, onto Shady. That's going to be 2 in the kill feed here for him. He tries to collect onto Dink. Envy in the back as well. Dink here trying to dig around the play, but he gets taken care of by Envy, and now Lights left up into it by himself. What can he do in the 1v3 scenario? If he tries to collect onto one of these players, they're going to know where he's at. He's got to play this with a timely chows, as Lights does pick up the bomb, headed to this B site now. As Arson is going to get that freebie. Still 2 rounds up for Phantoms. 3-1 now. I mean, yeah, but also, you know, the overchow allows him to, like, get the kills. I think he's on a donut. Is he on a donut? Hey, no way, right? No, he's not. He ain't got no donut watches yet. No, Shady's on a donut. No. Thanks for the follow. Do appreciate you as always, man. Thank you for coming into the stream. We're locked in for this map number 5 as we head on into it. We'll see how this is decided. Wrench going to be able to tap Arson on that murder hole position. And so far, so good from the side of Phantoms as they back up into this one. 5-1 start here for the side of Envy. What can he do here? He finds an early blood onto Dink on the rotate as his position is now going to be known as this long flank holder. As he's probably going to get chowed out the middle of the map. This B site going to be where we decide to go if you're the side. Huge chows out of here. Vanta knowing that that's going to be a hard Eddie to rip a person off of as Arson picks up onto Shady Steph. Last alive is going to be Light. In a 1v4 scenario, getting shot at already. The players and that's going to be another quick round here for Phantoms as Shady Steph still on a donut right now, ladies and gentlemen. Throw those donuts at him. The Donut Cam, sponsored by Krispy Kreme Donuts right now. 4-1 start here from Ultra. We're going to say on Shady Steph's POV. Let's see if he can get a kill into this round. Really the only reason why this team is down. You know, he hasn't been allowed to kind of flourish on this map yet. We'll see what he decides to do. He's your bomb carrier as well. This early child coming out. He's not going to be able to get one. That's 2 in the feed for the side of Phantoms. As Arson does get killed, though, onto this bottom site. Bomb in the middle of a do as Zoe picks up another big one. And again, this is why this man was the second place winner in that MVP vote. Doing work for his team. Now Wrench left up into it. 3v1 scenario. He still has a nade in the back pocket as well. As you see the round start to slow down here. The middle of the map just absolutely beams the side of Ultra out of the map. And right now, Phantoms just applying pressure too much. They take another round win, 5-1 up right now, looking to try to close this out on the reverse sweep. Wrench trying his best. You can see he's a little bit upset with himself, hanging his head as they head into this next one. Looking for a map. One. Nothing going the way of the side. Of Phantom. Looking to try to get a 1-for-1 trade here again. Oh, getting collected onto, but Arson picks up 2 kills there in the kill feed. Now a 2v1 scenario. Dink left up into it by himself. Bomb's going to be taken out of sight, maybe. Maybe headed back for this flank into this B site, but nothing here. Doesn't want to overchow here as you do look at it holistically. Spotted out, and that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. Phantoms take it over 6-1 in the last S&D, and that's going to do it as number 1 moves on with a reverse sweep here, ladies and gentlemen. Absolute cinema coming out of the side of Ultra, pushing them as far as possible. Envy, though. Envy and Co. just too much here in the last S&D. Shady Steph not allowed to get a kill in any round here. Unfortunate result for him as his team does get knocked out in the semifinals. 1 match away from grand finals. Our first grand final is going to be Phantoms as they secure that spot now. Yeah, a very good map set, you know. It was interesting for sure as we head into this outro here. Just remember, ladies and gentlemen, we're not doing an interview tonight because we don't have the production quality here to do so. So we do appreciate you as always for joining in. I love you guys. I do appreciate you as always. Thank you to the league as always. Havoc Elite League 75 damage. Yeah, I saw that, man. Unfortunate scenario for him as a very, very hard map does come out. And it does not go his way, unfortunately. It's a hard series. But we are gonna head out here because we don't have the production quality to do the interview tonight. It's okay. Don't worry about it, bro. Um, we will be doing this outro here just for a little bit because production is back, but we're not gonna do the interview, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't even do the vote thing. If you wanted to go do, all of that stuff, but we will do the outro here just for a little bit, as I usually do. Thank you as always to the players, and thank you to the league as well. We do appreciate you allowing for casters and players to have the opportunity. If you guys haven't yet, go get joined up into the Havoc Elite League Discord. It will be linked here. It will be linked here in a couple minutes. Just make sure you do that. I can't do the interview, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. I don't have the production quality right now. Well, he's here, but I don't know, man. Okay, you gotta vote for an interview, brother. Okay, hold on. Let me figure this out. All right, how about that? Because my stream is up right now. Give me 1 second. How about that? Hold on, hold on. How can we do this interview? How can we do this interview? Okay. Do I need to stop the live, though? Okay. Let me just tell the chat. Yo, chat, I'm going to stop for a second. We're going to get production in here, and we're going to do the interview. Just give us a couple minutes to get that going. We'll be live again for just the interview and the outro part of things, so we do appreciate you guys as always. Thank you for joining in, and we will catch you here in a couple minutes for that interview. Make sure you are joined up into that. If you're not, you're going to be losing. It's going to be Zoe tonight as we interview a big MVP winner. We'll see you in a couple minutes here, ladies and gentlemen.